Hello everyone. Welcome. We are so excited and so thankful that you could join us today, Michelle and Vanessa. My beautiful friends, we are here to share some stories on biz, family values, how we do this in and around our families, how it works for us, and how it helps us to be the very best versions of ourselves. My name is Nicole. For those of you that don't know me, I have been here 4 years and so excited for what's ahead for not just our beautiful company, but what's ahead for each and every single individual. So thank you for joining us. I'm so excited that, as you watch this, let this spark something in you, whether it's the community side, whether it's a health elevation, or whether it's that, that you want and you need to earn that extra income around your family. We have a little chat box down the bottom. So if you have any questions at all, please feel free to jump down in there. And yeah, if you're watching this, the replay, I would love for you, have you ever wondered, that there's more? Have you ever been looking for a purpose? Have you ever been, you know, wanting something to fulfill you on a different level, needing a financial up level, or just some more like-minded friends? Yeah, feel free to pop a yes in the chat. That was all of us here as well. So we're so excited to have you here. So a little bit about me. I was reflecting, and I always deliver these differently. And this time around, I actually got in the space of moving house. So for moving house, that can mean a few things for people. That can mean having to organise a job. It's also Easter. So Easter for a lot of people is a very special time of year where they come in and around their families. You might have to organise, you might have to work over Easter. You might have to organise to have work off to be able to move house. So there's a lot of things going on for us. It is very busy, but I just wanted to say to you, I'm so grateful I don't have to ask a boss to be able to have that time off. I get to have that freedom of, okay, I still can do my business in and around my family, what they need. Let's move house, let's get this done, and let's also be able to spend that time together, which we all here value very highly. So, with that can come a lot of the time stress. Where are we going to find our extra dollars from? How are we actually going to do this? But being able to just sit in that, I then reflected back to Christmas, and it was such an amazing time of year for me, being a single mum prior to 5 children for 7 years. I understand what it means to be as a mum, stressed, depleted, high anxiety. Where are we going to find the money for the bills? How are we going to do Christmas this time that should be this special time of year? Just wasn't. And then coming into this company and finding something that's been able to elevate our lives on so many levels, especially a financial level this Christmas, I was able to fully lean into this season. I was able to organize the presents to go under the tree. I was such a more present mum, and not just from a health elevation, from the programs and everything I was doing on the side. It was the financial extra money. I know, if you are a single mum or anybody these days, to have a few extra $100 just to pay for the bills, and all the things. So to paint a little picture, I actually have 7 children. In my 40s was when I was introduced to these products, and they helped me have Joey, baby number 7. We call him Juicy Joey. It was the best pregnancy, best postnatal experience all round, just elevated me to a whole new level of energy, vitality, my brain fog, and everything else that come with it. But this particular vehicle, network marketing, was always something that I knew would work. It is something that I not only sort of was curious for the last 10 years about how was I going to make this work in and around my family. I didn't have family here. I didn't have access to childcare. How was I going to be able to pay for these extra things that all these 7 children needed? So being able to find a company that aligned with health was just like literally life-changing. Like being able to up-level your health as a mum and being able to go to that level was just phenomenal. So, with a large family comes all the stresses. you know, but being able to have that extra money for groceries, a holiday if we want to, you know, the sporting commitments. Now we're being able to move into a new home, have that extra, you know, deposit for a family, a pool, and all the extra things. Not that that's what we need. It's actually, when I think about it, not the money, it's what the money creates for us. It's the experiences, it's the memories, it's being able to be a vital and bright, vibrant grandma. My eldest is 25. I am preparing myself for this, never to get a break from out of that, you know, being able to keep up with all of them and being able to dream. Like being a single mom, going through depression, having anxiety, like no hope, and then dreaming to be able to go, okay, one day I get to hire a boat once a year and have my whole family on it, having these memories. It's the memories, right? It's the experiences that get to come with this. And now, what a gift. It's beyond my wildest dreams of what this has placed in front of our family and what we get to plan and prepare for. But I also was like, I need to share this nearly 4 years on, with so many other people. There's a hurting world out there that need this on so many different levels. So, you know, it was just more than the financial side of things. It was also that we get to go on a journey of inspiring healthy living. Like, how blessed are we? We get to incorporate the two of them, right? But not only that, as I went on this journey, I started to evolve as a person. I started to really find out who I was and that I did have a voice and that I had this community around me that, hand on heart, is like nothing I've ever experienced before. Being in this place where you can just turn up as you. I often laugh to people about how we have, you know, we have conferences, annual conferences, and there's group chats, and we go, what are you wearing? Well, you know, like all this sort of getting caught up in this worldly stuff. We're like, babe, just wear what you want. Come as you are. Like, it doesn't matter. Your voice matters, and how you turn up matters. It doesn't matter. Don't, you know, get in this comparison thing. Just come in our community. And once you do that, you literally find your wings. It's amazing. You know, you're having six-figure income earners here. Hold our hands and take us on this journey. It's showing us every little step of the way, you know, nothing, some of them nothing to reap financially from that. It's just such a blessing. The emotional revenue is second to none. And I've always been so passionate about health, you know, having professionals in my family, my son, an elite sprinter. I've never spoken about this before, but I'm like, you know what? I actually have always known that health needed to come back to basics. So when I found this, I was like, this is it. Like, thank you, Lord. This is it. So I'm so excited. And I'm really, really excited for everyone else to share their stories too, because there's so many powerful stories in and around our nutrition and how amazing this nutritional support can help us on the journey as well. So I would love to introduce you to my beautiful friend Nichole to tell us more. Thanks, honey.
Hey, Nick, thank you so much. It is my pleasure to be here. And I don't know what you're experiencing watching this, but I just get goosebumps when I start to listen to these stories. And it's really the feelings that come up for me. So, my name is Michelle, and I am a stay at home mom. I've got 3 kids, and I'm also an expat. I've moved here to Australia from the United States a little more than 14 years ago, which is just, time goes too fast. But 8 years ago, I just celebrated 8 years with this beautiful company. I was introduced to this opportunity. I really actually came through the door of wanting to uplevel my own health because I was experiencing some pretty significant challenges at that point. And kind of like Nichole touched on, when you're busy with kids and all of the different things in life that tug you this way and that, like there's just no time to have to quit and stop. And so I was desperate for something to be kind of that daily extra, health boost that I was really, really lacking. So when I actually found out about the beautiful range that I'm going to share with you today, it made perfect sense to me. But I was a little bit slow on the uptake with the business, not having any kind of business experience as such as an entrepreneur. I just kind of thought like, I didn't think I'm not equipped for that. And the beautiful thing that I quickly learned is that this is a space where you can earn while you learn. You actually get paid to go on a growth and personal development journey. and you get educated about our amazing programs and products and our business model. And we've got a blueprint and systems all in place so that even if you aren't a business wizard or somebody that kind of sees yourself in that arena, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your background is. It doesn't matter what your education is. Everybody starts from the same place and everybody has the same opportunity. So whether you're somebody that's looking to just increase enough money to cover the groceries, let's face it, it's really expensive these days, or even if it's fueling up your car, if you are a parent, or even if you're not, I mean, I feel like an Uber driver most of the time, and I'm at the petrol station all the time. And so I'm so thankful on the 10th of the month when I get paid that I can cover my expenses much more comfortably. But when I said yes to this opportunity was when I realized that this could actually be something much more significant than groceries. Not that that's not important, that's definitely essential. But for me, the tug of my heart was for my family to be able to maintain contact with my family back in the States. We left all of them behind when we came here, and we now have my husband's family in Australia, which is beautiful. But coming from two different countries, my dream always was to kind of have that constant communion with both sides of the family. And as a single income household, it was really difficult to get 5 people to the States once a year, maybe twice, like every second year. It was really expensive, and it just was putting a huge burden on my husband, who was already working as hard as he could, as many hours as he could. So when I was introduced to the opportunity to look at this business, I quickly saw that this could be the ticket back home, and this could be the travel fund that really helped to foster those beautiful relationships. And so I'm forever grateful for that. But I wouldn't be here if we didn't have an amazing program and products to offer people. We are all about inspiring health in the next generation, just about helping people come back to the wisdom of whole food goodness and getting more good things into our diet. We're all about eating well, living well, supplementing well, moving well, sleeping well. And we do this through our programs. And our programs really help people to elevate their physical and their emotional well-beings. They experience massive, massive transformations. So we couldn't do that without the support of a superstar product that we have. We've got a range from a company that we've partnered with called Juice Plus. And one thing that I love is our products have stood the test of time. This is our fruit, veg, and berry blend capsules. And this is micronutrition. I could make it really quick and short if I just simply said it's fruits, veggies, and berries in a capsule, but truly, that's what it is. I'll read some of the ingredients to you because, what we know is health is not about something that we do occasionally. It's about what we do consistently. And one thing I know to be true as a mother is that it's really hard to just get those bare minimum 2 serves of fruit and 5 serves of veg every single day into your family. So these products don't replace healthy eating, but what they do is they help bridge those gaps. And for me, that made so much sense. So think about things like raspberry, bilberry, blueberry, pomegranate, blackcurrant, blackberry, cranberry, grape, elderberry, artichoke, cocoa, and acerola cherry. That's just in one variety. We can get 30 different varieties of fruits, veggies, and berries every single day in a convenient capsule. And we know that from the research that we have that it's doing amazing things to boost our immune health, our cardiovascular health, our collagen production, reducing inflammation and oxidative stress, improving periodontal health. Like, it's doing so many beautiful things for our bodies. And it just comes in this little capsule. The powders are popped into a vegan capsule. And when you take it, it is bioavailable, which means that it's absorbed into the body and it doesn't have to be digested in the gut. So our body's really getting all of the goodness. There's nothing synthetic there. And it's just helping us really experience that next level of health. We're really around looking after the next generation and raising healthy kids. So our company is also known as the company with the heart. And for every adult that gets started, you can sponsor a child with our chewable. It's like a little chewy, gummy, lolly kind of thing that kids can have every day to start their day, 20 different varieties of fruits and veggies. And, you know, if you guys are anything like me, kids and myself included, we can all be creatures of habit and have maybe, you know, 5 different favorites. But this really enables you to give your child the rainbow every day as they start their day. And you know, there's a statistic that I read recently, which is that only 6% of kids in Australia are actually getting that bare minimum. And so we know that we've got work to do. And so the company generously for up to 14 years will give nearly $13,000 worth of products to children to help support them. And we know from the Healthy Starts program that we have that kids are eating more fruit and veg, they're drinking more water, they're having fewer sick days. There's just so many good things that are happening as a result of introducing those and increasing the craveability for fruits and veggies. So it's a win-win for parents. But you don't have to have your own kids. It could be for your niece or your nephew or your neighbor, or you could be a grandparent. Any child you can allocate those for. So I love that. We also, all of our products are non-GMO, they are gluten-free, and they are vegan. And we've got a beautiful vegan omega. And what I love about this is that it's a blend. It's not just the omega-3, which most people are familiar with, but it's omegas 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. And it's cold pressed seed oils. It's really important, the cold pressed. It's got beautiful things like the algae oil, pomegranate seed oil, sea buckthorn oil, raspberry seed oil, tomato seed oil, and safflower oil. There are no fish being sacrificed for these beautiful omegas because fish actually just get rich in omegas from their diet. So we've bypassed the fish. So if you want to support your cognitive health, if you want to support your eye health, if you want to support the nervous system, this is a great way to do that in an easy and convenient form. And then there's not a lot of products to go over. We've got our powders, and these are an absolute favorite in my house. We've got our complete chocolate and vanilla powders, and you can absolutely do these as a shake and take. They're really, really delicious, but by and large, I would say most people use them as a base to a smoothie, and they make the most magnificent smoothies, smoothie bowls. You can add them to bliss balls, and those are amazing to support your gut health. They've got over 7 grams of fiber, 50% of your daily intake of 6 really important micronutrients that promote collagen synthesis and support metabolic health. So it's just a really simple way to just get another injection of goodness into your diet with lots of things that you might not be having on your plate every day, like spirulina, radish sprouts, broccoli sprouts, quinoa, amaranth, millet, all kinds of goodness in there, just to kind of help replace poor choices that we can often make sometimes when it's like that time of day, 3, 4 o'clock, and we opt for something easy and convenient. This is a huge, huge upgrade. And the last product that I'm going to share with you is our Perform protein powder. And this one is fantastic for not just gym junkies. This is great for anybody that is looking for a recovery shake with an active lifestyle, and it helps to maintain mental performance, aiding in recovery, building muscle. It delivers 9 essential amino acids as well as 25 grams of protein, and has beautiful things like tart cherry and beetroot, and is really, really good for bone health. So, you know, anyone that's struggling to meet those protein daily intakes, that is a really wonderful way to help support with that. And like I said, we are all about helping you also live well and move well. We've got a beautiful wellness app which has personalized workouts, meal plans, other ways that we can support you in living a healthy lifestyle. And I don't have it in front of me, but very, very soon we have got a beautiful cacao product as well, to help complement the beautiful range that we already have and support you in your health. through that amazing product. But I love the stories that we have, stories around health and stories around why these products or programs made sense to other people. And so I'm going to pass over to the beautiful, beautiful Vanessa, and she's just going to share a little bit about her story with us.
Oh, thank you so much, Michelle. I love hearing you talk about those incredible products. And I'm very honored to be invited onto the call today. So thank you for having me. As Michelle said, I am Vanessa. I am a mother of 5. I actually received a notification yesterday or the day before saying that I've been partnered with this incredible company for 9 years, and I I didn't realize. I was saying 8 for the last probably couple of months, but it's been 9 years. And I originally, going back to when I first decided to join this company, I was after time freedom. I'm a personal trainer, and back then I think I had 3 little children. And as a personal trainer, anyone who is in the industry would understand that the times that you work are very hard on a family. Everyone wants to train before or after their 9 to 5 job. And that's exactly when I wanted to be home with my babies. So leaving them to go to work was very heartbreaking. There were many times when I had to pass my crying baby over to sometimes a stranger, most times my husband. But that was my defining factor as to why I wanted to join this company. I just truly understood it. It made sense to me right away. The products were just aligned with all my values as a personal trainer, trying to instill health and wellness into my clients, and it just made sense to align that with what I was doing. So I actually paused my Juice Plus business around the time of COVID. And I did this for a various number of reasons, mostly because I started to not believe in myself anymore. And COVID did weird things to a lot of people, and that's one of the things that it did to me. Anyway, in that time, while I was paused for about 4 years, and I was still receiving a paycheck every month. Not because I was working in the business, but because what I did to build my business prior to that. And so it was such a blessing. Like it was such a blessing during that time to have that constant income when I was not doing anything in order to sort of contribute towards this business. So, but in that time, I also noticed my health start to decline. I became more anxious. I lost confidence in a lot of areas. My brain fog returned. I was gaining weight. I had low energy. I was tired all the time. My moods, oh my gosh, ask my husband about my moods. And my cravings for sweets were out of control. And so it was a slow decline, but when I I was reintroduced by a friend in my Juice Plus business, and she just reminded me about the incredible program that we have, using our products and following all the guidelines. And August of last year, I picked it back up again. And when I picked up the business and the program, the first month, I not only was doubling my income, but I lost up to 5 kilos of weight. I lost 22 centimeters. I increased my energy. My sleep quality improved. I was then able to bounce out of bed. And I know people say bounce out of bed. I literally was getting up before my alarm. Like, I feel like if I had a trampoline, I would have bounced on it. My anxiety reduced. I was starting to grow in self-confidence again, and my brain fog disappeared. And this was all just within that first month of returning onto the program. And being a personal trainer, the simplicity of a program like what we have in this company is unbelievable. I've shared it with all my PT clients, many of whom have joined and have received incredible results of their own, and so much so that they're now in tune with their bodies. This is my one big takeaway from my return, is how it does give you that understanding of how your body responds to good nutrition. And once you know the difference, once you've sort of been at rock bottom and then you've done the steps, or you've taken yourself on a journey in order to nourish your body and you can feel well, there is no going back. You don't want to go back to that rock bottom. So that's been a key, not just for me, but for my clients as well, is just understanding how their bodies can feel and how their bodies respond to different foods. So that has been my journey. I'm so blessed to be doing it. Another reason why, I guess, in that 4 years where I paused, I just want to bring this up, that I lost confidence and gained anxiety, I really believe was because I wasn't surrounded by those like-minded people who were filling my cup. I wasn't surrounded by those with the same values as me, and I wasn't doing the personal development. And it all contributes. This whole partnership with this business, it's a package. You not only improve your life, your financial income, your mental health, your physical health, but there's the whole personal development side as well. So it really is a company that's truly inspired to improve healthy living around the world. So I'm just very honoured to be a part of it. And yeah, I'll leave it there. Thank you so much. I'll pass it back to Nichole.
Oh, all the feels. Oh my goodness. Thank you for that share. That was so powerful. It just made me think about, you are the sum of the 5 people you hang around. I've actually got goosebumps at the moment, because what a blessing. You've come back here, like, after all that time, and you're like, okay, I'm back. And it doesn't matter, like, how long it's been. You just picked back up, you're vibrant again, and you're on the journey and racing with all of us. So that's so exciting. I'm so excited for you. And it's been so lovely to meet you. I love meeting people face to face. So hopefully I get to meet you at conference. That's even the next level. But like, seriously, if you are looking for more, if it's time freedom, if it's more holidays, if it's saying no to the boss, you don't have to answer to a boss, if it's building a legacy, if it's the side hustle that pays the mortgage, if it's to visit family, that's so important too. Definitely is for me. If you're wondering at all if this could be for you on any level, I really encourage you to reach out to the person that sent you this. Like, it honestly can't hurt. Just have a quick conversation. There might be something there for you, like it was for us, and we really, hope that it is. So you can thank us for that later. But thank you, lovely ladies. It's been so lovely gathering again. Wish you all the very best and can't wait to chat soon. Thank you so much. Have a lovely afternoon.